6 powerful foods that help fight fatty liver. One of your most important organs could be under stress right now, and you wouldn't even feel it? That's the unnerving thing about a fatty liver. It's a silent problem. Your liver is your body's unsung hero, its main filtration plant, working 24/7 to process everything you consume. But our modern diets can totally overwhelm it, causing fat to literally build up inside its cells. This condition, now officially known as metabolic dysfunction-associated steatotic liver disease, or MASLD, is a huge global health issue. The old name NAFLD, or non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, was replaced by MASLD, or metabolic dysfunction-associated steatotic liver disease, hoping it would eliminate fatty liver. However, it did not. It affects a massive portion of the population, with some estimates suggesting it impacts nearly a third of adults worldwide. If you let it go, it can lead to serious inflammation, scarring, and other long-term health problems. But here's the good news. What if the secret to helping your liver wasn't some extreme, miserable detox, but was already sitting in your kitchen? Your liver has an incredible capacity to repair itself, and making simple, smart changes to what you eat can make all the difference. These changes can help slash liver fat, cool down inflammation, and get your metabolism back on track. In this video, we're pulling back the curtain on 5 powerful, science-backed foods that can become your liver's best friends in this fight. So stick around as we show you how these everyday staples can help you take back control of your liver health starting now. How the problem deepens. What's working against your liver? Before we get to the good stuff, let's quickly talk about what we're really up against. The explosion of fatty liver disease isn't random, it's tied directly to how many of us eat today. When you look at the standard modern diet, it's loaded with things that put a ton of pressure on the liver. And surprisingly, the main culprits aren't always dietary fats, like the name fatty liver suggests. It's sugar and refined carbs. Sugar-sweetened drinks like sodas and juices are a huge one. When you chug one, you're flooding your liver with a type of sugar called fructose. Unlike other sugars, your liver has to process almost all of it. When it gets slammed, it has no choice but to convert that extra fructose into fat. That's the very fat that starts clogging up your liver cells. The same thing happens with refined carbs. Think white bread, pastries, and sugary cereals. They break down into sugar so fast that it's like a 4-alarm fire for your liver. It panics, goes into overdrive, and stores whatever energy it can't use right away, as you guessed it, more fat. Then you have the ultra-processed foods. Anything in a box or bag with an ingredient list a mile long. These are engineered to be irresistible, combining unhealthy fats, refined grains, and added sugars into a perfect storm for liver stress. Red and processed meats have also been linked to a higher risk. Knowing this is the first step. It shows that fatty liver isn't just bad luck. It's often a direct result of what we eat. By seeing what overloads the liver, we can start making smart swaps and bring in the healing foods that truly help it. Now let's get to the solution and talk about those powerful foods. What are the 6 powerful foods? Food number 1, fatty fish. All right, kicking things off at number 1, fatty fish. We're talking about nutritional superstars like salmon, sardines, mackerel, and trout. These fish are famous for being packed with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically 2 kinds called EPA and DHA. You can think of these as your liver's personal anti-inflammatory squad. Here's why that matters. The progression of fatty liver is driven by chronic, low level inflammation. Omega-3s go to work to calm that inflammation down. Study after study has shown that getting enough omega-3s can seriously reduce the amount of fat stored in the liver. They essentially help tell your liver to burn more fat and store less. Plus, research shows omega-3s can improve key liver enzymes, the markers doctors look at to see if your liver is inflamed or damaged. So, what's the game plan? It's easy. Aim for at least 2 to 3 servings of fatty fish a week. A serving is about 3 to 5 ounces. That is about 100 grams, roughly the size of a deck of cards. Have a baked salmon for dinner, toss some canned sardines on a salad for lunch, or flake some mackerel into your pasta. By making fatty fish a regular guest at your dinner table, you're giving your liver the exact tools it needs to fight back against fat and inflammation. Food number 2, leafy greens. Next up, we have leafy greens. And I don't just mean a sad little piece of iceberg lettuce. I mean it's time to unleash the power of some of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet, like spinach, kale, arugula, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts. These veggies are liver health champions for a few key reasons. First, they're loaded with antioxidants. Think of oxidative stress as a kind of cellular rust inside your body. It's a natural process, but a bad diet can send it into overdrive, damaging your liver cells. The antioxidants in leafy greens act like a rust proofer, neutralizing these harmful molecules and protecting your liver. But there's another secret weapon here, something called inorganic nitrate. Exciting research from places like the Karolinska Institute found that dietary nitrate, which is found in abundance in veggies like spinach and arugula, can significantly reduce fat buildup in the liver. In studies, mice that were fed a high-fat, high-sugar diet but were also given nitrate had much less liver fat than mice that didn't get it. This compound seems to help fine-tune fat metabolism. Bringing more greens into your life is simple. Try to get them into 1 or 2 meals a day. Throw a huge handful of spinach into your morning smoothie. Make your lunch salad with a base of arugula or mixed greens instead of plain lettuce. Roast some broccoli or Brussels sprouts with dinner until they're crispy and delicious. Every serving is another win for your liver. Food number 3, walnuts and other nuts. Now, don't get me wrong, most nuts are good for you. But when it comes to liver health, walnuts are in a league of their own. They have a unique combination of healthy fats and antioxidants that makes them especially powerful. Their biggest advantage is that they are one of the best plant-based sources of ALA, an omega-3 fatty acid. Just like the omega-3s in fish, ALA is a potent anti-inflammatory that helps calm the irritation in a fatty liver. But that's not all. Walnuts are also packed with antioxidants, which help fight off that cellular rust we talked about. They also contain an amino acid called arginine, which plays a supporting role in one of the liver's most essential functions, processing ammonia via the urea cycle. Walnuts, high in omega-3 fatty acids, which help lower inflammation and improve liver enzyme levels. So what's the move? Aim for a small handful of walnuts, about 1 ounce as a regular snack. Eat them plain, toss them into a salad for a great crunch, or sprinkle them over oatmeal or yogurt. Swapping out a bag of chips for a handful of walnuts is a simple but incredibly powerful upgrade for your liver. Other nuts for your liver include almonds, packed with vitamin E, an antioxidant that protects cells from damage. Hazelnuts provide helpful plant compounds, healthy fats, and extra vitamin E. Pistachios offer unsaturated fats and antioxidants to support metabolic health. If you're finding this information helpful, do us a solid and hit that like button. It really helps the channel reach more people who could use this advice. And if you have a favorite way you eat any of these foods, drop it in the comments below. Food number 4, coffee. Get ready for what might be the best news you hear all day. Your morning coffee habit could be one of the best things you do for your liver. A massive and growing body of research has consistently shown that regular coffee drinkers have a lower risk of their liver disease progressing to serious conditions like fibrosis, which is scarring, and even liver cancer. The key, of course, is to drink it black or with just a splash of low-fat milk or soy milk. Loading it up with sugar and heavy cream will just cancel out the benefits. A huge 2021 analysis of UK Biobank data on hundreds of thousands of people found that coffee drinkers had healthier liver outcomes. The benefits seem to be strongest in preventing the progression of liver disease. people who drank 3 to 4 cups a day saw some of the most powerful protective effects, including a lower risk of cirrhosis and liver-related death. The magic isn't just the caffeine. Coffee is packed with antioxidants that fight inflammation. And interestingly, both regular and decaf coffee seem to work, which tells us that other compounds in the coffee bean are the real heroes here. So if you're a coffee drinker, keep it up. Just be mindful of the add-ins. If you're not, you could consider starting with a cup a day. Unsweetened green tea is another great choice, also full of liver-supporting antioxidants. Food number 5, extra virgin olive oil. And rounding out our list at number 5 is the liquid gold of the Mediterranean diet, extra virgin olive oil. And yes, the extra virgin part really matters. That means it's the good stuff, unrefined and holding on to all of its powerful compounds. The main star here is a healthy monounsaturated fat called oleic acid. This type of fat is known to improve your body's sensitivity to insulin, which is critical for managing fatty liver. When your insulin isn't working well, your liver is forced to work harder and store more fat. Improving it takes a huge load off. Swapping out unhealthy fats for the monounsaturated fats in olive oil is directly linked to less fat buildup in the liver. On top of the healthy fats, extra virgin olive oil is overflowing with potent antioxidants that help protect the liver from the inflammation and cell damage that make the disease worse. Studies have confirmed that making olive oil a part of your diet can lead to less liver fat and better liver enzyme levels. Make extra virgin olive oil your go-to fat in the kitchen. Use it for roasting vegetables, whisk it into a homemade salad dressing, or just drizzle it over your food when it's done cooking. Trading butter or other refined oils for high-quality EVOO is one of the best swaps you can make for your liver. Yes, beans are very good for a fatty liver. They are packed with plant protein, fiber, and resistant starches that improve gut health, help lower blood sugar, and reduce triglycerides and liver fat. Major health organizations like the Mayo Clinic recommend including legumes in a liver-healthy diet. Food number 6, beans. Why beans help. High fiber. Fiber keeps you full longer, helping with weight loss, which is key to reducing liver fat. Blood sugar control. Resistant starches in beans prevent sharp spikes in blood sugar and insulin. Healthy protein. Replacing fatty or red meats with plant proteins. Like beans reduces your intake of saturated fats. Best types of beans to eat. Black beans, kidney beans, and pinto beans. Lentils and chickpeas. Soybeans and edamame. The power of the pattern. We've just gone through 5 incredible foods. But here's the real secret, the thing that ties it all together. While each of these foods is fantastic on its own, their true power is unlocked when they're part of a healthy pattern. Let's be real, you can't out-supplement a bad diet. A handful of walnuts is awesome, but it's not going to cancel out a daily habit of soda and fast food. The real magic happens when your diet is built around whole, unprocessed foods. This is exactly why the Mediterranean diet is constantly recommended for fatty liver. It's naturally built on fatty fish, olive oil, nuts, veggies, and whole grains. It has all the foods we just talked about. So focus on the big picture. Think about addition, not just subtraction. Instead of stressing about what you need to cut out, ask yourself, how can I add more leafy greens to this meal? Or can I cook with olive oil tonight? That positive mindset is far more sustainable. By building a foundation of these amazing foods, you naturally start to push out the junk that's overloading your liver, creating an environment where it can finally heal. If you think this video is useful, click the like button and subscribe to my channel. It is a simple help to encourage me to make more videos. Tell me in your comments what foods out of the list are your favorites.